Welcome back to Mathematical Mindset. So right here in today's video, I'm going to talk about addition and subtraction of matrices. If A and B are matrices of the same order n times n, then we have that A plus B with the elements of a matrix. Remember in our previous video, we talked about notation of a matrix, elements of a matrix, types of a matrix, and what matrix entails. And we said that each element of a matrix is denoted by lowercase letter with subscript. So right here, if we have A plus B with a subscript I and J, whereby I represents the row and J represents the column right here. So this is going to become A plus B, all right, of the same row and of the same column. And if we have A minus B, this is equals to A minus B of the same row and of the same column. So guys, let's simply take some examples question, and all of the example question in this video are all gotten from Math Olympiad. All right, so let's take a look at the first question. The first question says, let A be equal to 2 minus 1, 4, and 3, and B be equal to 5, 2, minus 1, and 0. We have to calculate A minus B. So right here, calculating A minus B is equal to, we have this to be 2 minus 1, 4, 3, subtracting B, which is a matrix of 5, 2, minus 1, and 0. So we have to find the value of A minus B. So this is equal to, so we take the value of 2 here, minus 5. Now this belongs to the same row and the same column in the true matrices. Then we come to the next one. This becomes minus 1, minus 2. Right here we have this to be 4, minus right here is negative 1, so minus 1. And right here we have 3 minus 0. So this is equal to, we have this to be 2 minus 5 is going to give us minus 3. Minus 1 minus 2 is going to give us minus 3. 4 minus minus 1, we have that minus multiply minus is going to give us plus. So 4 plus 1 is going to give us 5. And 3 minus 0 is going to give us 3. So this becomes the value of A minus B. Super easy to solve subtraction and addition of matrices. So let's take a look at example 2. Alright, example 2 says, let A be a matrix of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and B equal to 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to solve for A plus B. Super easy. So we have this to be A plus B is equal to the matrix of A is giving us 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have matrix of B which is plus the matrix of B which is 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so adding this, we have this to be, we take the value in the first column and first row which is 1, plus we go to the second matrix, take the element of the first row and second column which is 5. Same applies to the first row and second. The same applies to first row and second column. So we have this to be 2 plus 6. Right here we have this to be 3 plus 7. And right here we have this to be 4 plus, we take the value here which is 8. So adding this right here, this is going to become 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 7 is going to give us 10. And 4 plus 8 is going to give us 12. And this becomes the answer. Let's go on to example 3. Alright, so for example 3 we have, if A is equals to 1, negative 2, 3, and 4, B is equals to 2, 3, negative 1, and 5, and C is equals to 3, 1, 4, and 0, calculate A minus into brackets B plus C. So the first thing we want to solve, we want to simply solve the values in the bracket. So we have this to be B plus C, which is equal to, now we have the value of B to be 2, 3, negative 1, and 5, and we have the matrix of C to be 3, 1, 4, and 0. Alright, so adding the both of them right here, this is going to become, you're taking the elements in the first row and first column in both matrices. So we have this to be 2 plus 3, we have this to be 3 plus 1, negative 1 plus 4, and 5 plus 0. And adding this up, we're going to have this to be 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 1 is 4, minus 1 plus 4 is going to give us 3, and 5 plus 0 is going to give us 5. So this is the value for B plus C. Alright, so let's simply look for A minus B plus C. So we have this to be A minus into B plus C, right? So we have this to be this. So the matrix for A is giving us 1, negative 2, 3, and 4. minus, now we already have the value for b plus c, which is giving us 5, 4, 3, 5. Okay. All right, so at this point this is going to be equal to, we have this to be 1 minus 5, then we have this to be minus 2 minus 4, we have this to be 3 minus 3, and we have this to be 4 minus 3. Okay, so, solving this, we have this to be 1 minus 5 is negative 4, negative 2 negative 4 is going to give us negative 6, 3 minus 3 is 0, and 4 minus 3 is 1. So this becomes the answer. So guys, let's go into example 4. Alright, example 4. Given that A is equal to x, 2, 4, and y, and B is equal to 3, 2, 1, and minus 4, find the value for x and y if we have A minus B is equal to 2, 0, 3, 6. Okay, so right here we have that we have A minus B is equals to A minus B, right? The matrix of A minus B is equal to the matrix of A minus B. Correct, right? So right here we have that A minus B is given to us as, we have that A is given to us as x, 2, 4, and y. Minus B is given to us as, B is given to us as 3, 2, 1, and minus 4. And we have that the answer for A minus B is going to give us 2, 0, 3, 6. Now let's simply solve for the value of x and y. So right here, all you have to do, you want to simply take the elements of each of the value to be able to, in order for us to find the answer. So right here guys, x belongs to first row, first column, and we want to simply solve for this. So solving for x, we have that x minus 3 is equals to, right here we have this to be 2. Now let's go for y. Y belongs to second row, second column. So we have y. Going to the matrix of B, we're taking the value in the second column and second row, which is negative into negative 4, which is equal to, and this is going to give us 6. Solving this implies that x is equal to 2. When this crosses an equal to, it becomes plus 3. And this implies that y minus times minus is plus 4 is equals to 6. So therefore right here we mean that x is equals to 5, and right here y is equals to 6. When this crosses an equal to, it becomes negative 4, which implies that y is equals to 2. So we have been able to look for the value of x and y. So let's simply check if the value for x and y is correct. Alright, so to check, let's see if it's going to give us our answer. So we have that x is given to us as 5, 2, 4, and y is given to us as 2 minus, we have this to be 3, 2, 1, and minus 4. So let's see if we're going to have in the answer. So subtracting this is going to give us 5 minus 3. The other part we have this to be 2 minus 2, 4 minus 1, and 2 minus 4. Okay, so from this is going to be equal to 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0, 4 minus 1 is going to give us 3, minus times minus is plus, so 2 plus 4 is going to give us 6. So let's see if this is equal to the original value given to us in the question. And if we go back right here, the question here says if A minus B is equals to 2, 0, 3, 6, right? So let's confirm, and this is given to us as 2, 0, 3, 6. So therefore, we can see that the value for x and y is equals to 5 and 2. So this is how we can solve this right here. So guys, let's take a look at the next example question. Alright, so we have a 3 by 3 matrix right here. So how do you actually add 3 by 3 matrix? Now it's the same process, the same way, nothing new, nothing different. Alright, so we have the matrix of A and the matrix of B. So this is going to become A plus B is equal to, we have the matrix of A to be 2, 5, negative 1, 0, 3, 4, and this is 7, 2, minus 3, plus we have the matrix of B to be 1, negative 2, 3, 4, 0, negative 1, and 2, negative 3, 5. So let's simply add them together. So this is equal to, we are going to take first row, first column for each of them in the matrix. Then we go on to the first row, second column, and thereabouts. So for the first row, first column, this is going to become 2 plus 1. We go on to the next one. This is going to become 5 plus negative 2. Right here, this is going to become negative 1 plus 3. So we go on to the next one. We have 0 plus 4. We go on to the next one. We have 3 plus 0. Next, we take this and we take this. This is going to become 4 plus negative 1. We come right here. We take this and we take this. This is going to become 7 plus 2. We take this and we take this. This becomes 2 plus negative 3. And lastly, we take this, and this becomes minus 3 plus 5. So this is equal to 2 plus 1 is 3. Plus times minus is minus. So 5 minus 2 is going to give us 3. Minus 1 plus 3 is going to give us 2. 0 plus 4 is 4. 3 plus 0 is 3. Plus times minus is minus. So 4 minus 1 is going to give us 3. 7 plus 2 is 9. Plus times minus is minus. So 2 minus 3 will give us negative 1. And minus 3 plus 5 is going to give us 2. And this becomes our final answer. Alright, so lastly guys, let's take the last example question we have right here. So this is the last example question. This says if A is equal to 4, 3, negative 2, 0, 1, 5, 3, negative 5 and 0, and B is equal to 1, negative 3, 2, negative 2, 4, negative 1, 3, negative 5 and 2, find the value of A minus B. So following the same process that we have been using, we have that A minus B is equal to, the matrix of A is giving us 4, 3, negative 2, 0, 1, 5, 3, negative 5 and 0. Then we have negative, then minus B, the matrix of B is giving us 1, negative 3, 2, negative 2, 4, negative 1, 3, negative 5 and 2. So subtracting this is going to become 4 minus, we come right here, we take 1, we go on to the next one, 3 minus minus 3, we come right here, minus 2 minus 2, which is this and this, we come right here, we take this, which is 0 minus into negative 2, we come right here, we take this and take this, we have 1 minus 4, we take this and this, we have 5 negative negative 1, and right here we have 3 negative 3, so 3 negative 3, so here we have minus 5 minus into minus 5. Then lastly we have 0 negative 2, 0 negative 2. So solving this, we are going to have this to be 4 minus 1 is 3. Minus times minus is plus. So 3 plus 3 is going to give us 6. Minus 2 minus 2 will give us minus 4. And we have 0 minus times minus is plus. So 0 plus 2 is going to give us 2. 1 minus 4 is going to give us minus 3. Minus times minus is plus, so 5 plus 1 is going to give us 6. 3 minus 3 is going to give us 0. Minus 5 minus minus 5. Now we know that minus minus is going to give us plus, so minus 5 plus 5. So minus 5 plus 5 is going to give us 0. So 0 minus 2 is going to give us negative 2. And this becomes the final answer. So guys, these are the basic things you simply need to know when solving questions on addition and subtraction of matrices. These are simple, easy, and good to know. This is very easy and simple to solve. So right you guys, in the next video, I'm going to walk with you through how you can easily multiply matrices. I'm going to talk about scalar multiplication of matrices and multiplication of matrices. So with this guys, I'm going to see you in the next video.